Yo, what you want? Beak or jaws, feathers or fur, sharp teeth or feet with claws, whatever's preferred. Just kidding, every word in this song's about two grown men dressed up as a bird and a dog.
Welcome to the wolfandowl email special.
Can I do this like one of those awful This Morning presenters?
Yeah, go on.
Hello, friends. I hate those things.
We are having one hell of a morning. Let's put it that way.
I come out of a commercial just can't hold it together.
We can't. Unfortunately, we can't really go into details of what happened, but it's been a bit tricky to get ourselves in order for this. Anyway, well, let's hope it continues to be as much fun as it has been during the break. But welcome to the email special of wolfandowl. Where we just get into whatever it is you want to send us.
We're going to look, and obviously we're having a laugh, but there might be, some of these might be sensitive, so let's relax and let's get into the emails.
But what we can say is that if it's getting sad for a little bit, you can be sure a laugh is not that far around the corner, okay?
Oh, you putted that one away. Big Bear, would you like to read this one?
Yeah, sure, I will do. Absolutely. Hello, Rom and Tom, my two fave podcasters and all-round good humans. I recently got engaged to my partner in our favourite city abroad. It was perfect, low-key, intimate, and has come at the right time.
Nice.
We've been together for 5 years. I'm 30 and he's 31.
Young.
And we are absolutely ready for the next step. I was so happy for the rest of the holidays. We soaked up the newly engaged bliss. However, upon returning home, I feel like our bubble has burst. My family members were very excited, which is lovely, but they immediately jumped to conclusions about our wedding. Assuming he'll be my bridesmaid. Not sure I want them. Signing up to plan my hen do. I definitely don't want one. It's not my thing at all. And how big the wedding will be. We're getting constant questions about what we're planning and what they want us to do. I've even had a close relative tell me we can't get married until she's had her baby. She's currently pregnant.
Oh, good luck.
Of course, we want to accommodate loved ones and have some kind of celebration that works for everyone, but we're both huge introverts and want to keep it as chilled as possible without anyone else's input. How do we navigate this time without letting people down or dulling their excitement for us? I feel like such a killjoy and I have to shut down any conversations about a potential wedding before it gets too much. I just want to enjoy my engagement for now. Is that too much to ask? Lots of love, the terrified Tiger. Well, thank you so much, Tiger, for your email. Tom?
Well, Terrified Tiger, I've probably kept this little bit of advice on the download for a while because I used it a lot in the early days of this podcast, but you need to just do you. I think the fact is, in wedding situations...
Do you know what? I know you were doing it ironically, but it's so horrible.
I know. I could see the distaste in your face. Yeah. But I think when it comes to this sort of situation, you just need to... I think this day is about the two of you. I think it's about you making it a day that you want it to be, that you'll remember. I think as soon as you sort of feel like you're drowning in other people's plans and ideas, it'll spiral into something you don't want it to be. So I think you have to lock that chat down pretty quickly and say, no, look, we're going to take our time. We're just going to enjoy our engagement. You know, obviously, and that's the other thing. You've got so many different people, family, and no one's doing this maliciously. I think it's worth saying. Everyone kind of will want it for the best, but I think everyone assumes that people just want a big wedding. They assume that they want to be the centre of this massive facade, this massive... And actually, when I look back even at my wedding, it was like the happiest day of my life for a number of reasons, but if I ever do it again, it would be so much like me and Catherine were to do our vow. We'd do it in a really small surroundings with a few people that you really, really want there. Because what you realise over the sands of time, a lot of the people that you're there, you know, not for any reasons, but friendships drift, you know, times change and you might sort of lose track of the people there. The people at your weddings, for a lot of the time, are friends that might just be locked in that space of time that they're very close. And actually, over time, you know, this perspective of it just being about you two is all that you really, really need it to be about. So I think stick to your guns. If you're an introvert, have an introvert's wedding. Just make it as small. Have the people that you want there, and just make it sure it's the most special day for you and your other half. Enjoy it, and you haven't got to rush it. Just enjoy it. And being engaged is amazing. Enjoy that side of it. Me and Catherine went on some of our best holidays as just looking for where we might want to go and get married, or just as an engaged couple. I think everyone in life, I think we're it's such a rush to chalk off moments and go, all right, we're going to get this thing done or that thing done. And actually taking your time, being patient, and just enjoying the here and now is one of the most important things you can do. So congratulations to you both. I hope it goes well. And if it is a big wedding, I know 2 guys who would love to be there. Me and John, because I know.
Yeah.
I know you feel. Sure. John's now joined the sort of. John is like a wedding crasher. He loves weddings.
Yeah. I think 2 things. I sort of agree. I basically agree with Tom. I think one, your family and friends think that they are helping. I don't think it comes from a bad place. It's just they've got, even I was like, oh, you don't want a hen do? Because it's such an assumed part of the wedding thing, and that's what your family are doing. They're assuming that you're going to want this and you're going to want that, and bridesmaids and da-da-da-da-da-da. They're trying to help, or they're doing it because they're excited. Like, you think about the opposite, where you came back and none of them gave a shit and weren't mentioning it at all. You'd probably be equally aggrieved. So this is actually probably the better outcome, is that they're showing enthusiasm and excitement for you getting married. That's actually really lovely. But, as Tom said, it's not about them. You've got to have the wedding that you want to have. And I think a lot of the time in lots of big life things, we just assume the default setting is what we should be doing. And it sounds like you are thinking outside the box a little bit and you want to do things your way. And actually, the people that really care about you, whatever you decide you're going to have, they will accept that and be delighted for you, because what they want to do is celebrate your marriage. And so I think you either, there's part of me that thinks ride it out for a little bit. They'll be excited for a while and it might die down a bit and you can just get down to planning it yourself. Or if it gets too out of control, I think you just have to say, look, I'm going to be honest with you. All the talk about the wedding stresses me out a little bit. We just want to enjoy our engagement for a while, and then I will come to you if and when I'd love some help or some thoughts on how we're going to do the wedding. And I think people generally will accept that as a useful thing and a helpful thing, and they'll want to support you in that. So good luck, Terrified Tiger. Hope it goes well. And if it is a big wedding, I know 2 guys that don't know you well enough to attend. So take care, have fun. Congrats.
Hello, Wolfandowl. I need to start by being honest and letting you know I heard this question on another podcast. However, I wasn't interested in our answers, but I'm interested in what yours will be. If someone broke into your house while you were having a shit, would you wipe first before confronting them? Answer based on confronting them, not locking the door, hoping they'd leave you alone. Regards, the goose.
Okay, so you're mid-shit.
Yeah.
Somebody breaks in.
So you got to pinch one off.
Basically. Okay. And we know that is the worst situation in terms of post-clear-up.
Yeah. We've got to come back to it.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't think there's a world, someone breaking into your house, that you're going to wipe your bum. You have to pinch off and you have to go into a full Arnie sly mode.
Yeah, I guess
actually also think there's some merit probably in, if you can, picking some of it out of the toilet and throwing it at the person.
I think you're playing fast and loose with the word merit.
No, but right, you're a burglar. Is there anything more terrifying? I come running out of the toilet and I've got a big lump of poo, like obviously wrapped in toilet paper in my hand, and go, get out! So
you haven't got time to wipe your ass, but you have got time to gift wrap a turd.
Not gift wrap it. I just get the toilet paper, pick it up quickly. I mean, look, it'd probably be a bit on my hands as well. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm just thinking weapon-wise, if this guy's got a knife, does poo beat knife?
I don't know. It's like you're fucking making a horrible version of rock, paper, scissors.
No, but like, if you're a burglar, I come running out and go, get back. I've just done this. It's still warm.
I think it doesn't matter that you've just done it. I think no matter the age, I'd not want to see it. I think probably, rather than it being a weapon...
You'd also think that someone's insane.
That's the point I would make. I think that person's so crazy that I just need to leave immediately.
I don't think there's a world where anyone would wipe.
Okay, there is a possibility, though, that burglar kills you or injures you.
Yeah.
And you end up having to go to hospital. And then on the way to hospital, you're thinking, not only have they got to deal with my injury, I've also got a shitty arse.
Yeah, that's true, especially if it's been a post-Paris poo for you. Coming out the back of Paris. Well, back at Romesh on the back of Paris, but it's
So so does that change your mind at all?
no. I think if someone's there and is you're defending your house.
Yeah.
I think if you're wasting time wiping your bum, if you're like, oh, so give me a bloody minute, wipe me bum, I'll be out there and show you what for.
You bloody wait until I'm clean.
Yeah,
And you bloody
and you've got
regret
a
it.
fight in your hands.
Yeah. I don't think that pulling the turd out of the toilet is that bad an idea.
I think you'd pull up your trousers, obviously your pants.
But then it's the thing of like in the heat of the moment, you throw a turd at a burglar, you miss,
Yeah.
and then now your house has been burgled and you've got to clean your own shit off the walls.
No, but I mean, you're getting a mid-burglary. I mean, if you can sneak up behind them and then just rub the shit in their face.
What does that do?
Well, I go, oh, it's disgusting. Oh, there's more from there it came from. I just got back from Paris.
It feels like you might aggravate them.
Yeah, but can I say, some burglars are just there to steal. They don't want any trouble. It's
Well,
like bees.
Yeah, they want to go in and out, don't they? So
Yeah.
any complications,
Yeah.
for example, somebody with a turd in their hands, they're
Yeah.
probably going to go, do you know what, the juice ain't worth the squeeze here.
The biggest attraction you've got to have is security lights that go on. Burglars hate those. If you've got a house without security lights, think about it. Honestly, winter's coming. Well,
Yeah.
obviously after summer. Well, quite a long summer ahead, but...
Yeah,
Well, summer's this is burglars' catnip.
yeah, autumn's catching strays there for some reason. But yes, you're right. Yeah.
Burglars love the summer.
So get some security lights in. I think probably that's more of an option for somebody that lives in an affluent area like you. I don't think everybody's going to...
What? Security lights? You
Yeah.
can get security lights for next to nothing.
I'm sure you can, but the point is
Amazon
that like
do
if
good ones.
you're close in with your neighbours, they might not want you
I'm
to.
pretty close to my... I don't live in like you do with a moat around my house. My neighbours are pretty
How
tightly close.
dare you? How fucking dare you? You live in one of the most expensive places to buy property in the country.
Yeah, but I don't live in
nay
like-
Europe, right?
I don't live in...
I live in Crawley.
Yeah, but you've got the biggest house by a long way in Crawley. You've got
Bullshit.
A castle in Crawley.
Bullshit.
Okay. Is there a bigger house than yours in Crawley?
Yes, definitely.
Oh, I'm going to drive around Crawley and see.
Good.
I'll
Great.
drive around.
Why don't you take Cat and Little G?
No, I'm not
make a
taking them
weekend
around
of it.
Crawley. We live in a nice area.
Okay, well, I hope that helps.
I think the
can't
more
see how it would.
crazy you could be to a burglar, the better.
Yeah.
Like, that's a detraction. Yeah. Like, if you can do...
I think what would be really frightening is if you're walking out and you're going up to them while wiping your ass. You're still doing it on the move.
Yeah. And you go, oh, give us a kiss.
Yeah.
I like that.
Or you've taken some of your shit and just smeared it like war
Yeah.
paint onto your own face.
Oh, God.
Do you know what I mean?
That is a good idea.
Like,
I think the more insane...
just freak 'em out.
I think that's how you survive in prison.
yeah.
I think the first day you're in prison...
Rule number one, smear yourself with your own feces.
And then just run around the prison yard going, who wants a cuddle?
Yeah.
And
I wouldn't
everyone's
do
just
that
like-
if you've done a white collar crime. If you've just done tax evasion, I think that's a mad thing to smear yourself
Mate,
with
no
shit.
one's going to pick on a shit guy. You're not going to make any friends while you're there.
No.
But no one's going to touch you.
No.
If you run around the first day, you go, give us a cuddle and you're covered in shit.
Yeah.
Then everyone's going, oh, fucking hell, he's a weirdo.
Yeah. If you do it a second day, I think there's probably a good chance you just get knifed up in your cell and left for dead. But anyway. Right, thank you
That's
so
a
much.
great-
It was
that's a
great,
great-
yeah. Howdy. I absolutely love you both. Me and my best friend Felicity are massive fans. I have a dilemma. I'm 34 and Felicity is my best friend, but she's 39 and she thinks people can't have best friends when they're old.
Oh, that's like the difference of us in age. And
And
yeah,
I
we
get
certainly can.
offended when she doesn't introduce me as a best friend, so I correct her all the time. In addition to this, something happened a few years ago which she always puts me down for. I was so excited one morning when I queued online to get front row tickets to Romesh. I was bragging so much. However, when I told her where it was, I said Brighton. Turns out my geography skills aren't the best as I live in Shropshire, which is 240 miles away, 4 hours driving. I thought Brighton was near Chester. We ended up not going as it's too much to travel. Fuck's sake. Sad times, but to make up for it, we did go see The Wolf in Liverpool.
Okay, that's
shame.
nice. That's,
When we sat down, Felicity blagged 2 front row seats from the lovely door lady. Winner. But back to the question. Do you think you can have a best friend when you're over 30? And do you think she needs to start introducing me as a best friend? Please be on my side. Love, the friendly ostrich. Best friendly ostrich.
Oh, from ski.
Okay, Tom.
Beautiful stallion. I look, it's a weird thing, isn't it? The best friend thing.
It's a funny old game.
The best friend thing. I think if someone is legitimately your best friend, and that you've been through thick and thin together, and and it's completely just been the two of you ride and die, I think you could go, oh, this is my best friend. I think that the trouble is, I think if you get into a place where you have more than one best friend, like Catherine has a friend, I should tread carefully here. She has someone a friend who calls everyone's her bestie.
Yeah.
So it's like it kind of loses its edge.
Sure, but I don't think bestie means best friend anymore. I mean, I know it.
That is what it means,
does.
right?
I know
so
it
if
literally
this is
does,
my
but
bestie.
It doesn't actually.
Yeah, but that's what it's supposed.
It's like, you know, legend. Bestie's gone the way of legend. Right?
Yeah, it has. But legend is actually there could be more than one legend.
Yeah,
I think if you have a best
Goat
friend
as well. Goat's been.
Yeah, Goat's gone crazy.
Goat's
now.
had his teeth kicked.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
By the way, also,
overuse.
I know because it's the greatest of all time, but goats are living out on that, aren't they? Goats are one of the most boring, stinky old animals there is.
Right.
I
think goats are great.
No, they're not.
Fainting goats are hilarious. Mountain goats are very impressive.
Yeah, but they're not the greatest animals.
Well,
they're not even the top 150 animals. There's so many.
I don't think you can name 150 animals.
I bet if we were sit here, I could easily.
Well, that's next week's episode. Make sure you check it out. Like and subscribe so you don't miss it.
I think that they're just like a sheep and a horse put together, or a sheep and a donkey put together to make a goat, right?
Yeah,
that's essentially what you're dealing with. And I just don't think there's much to them. And all of a sudden, the goat emoji's become like the most heralded thing. Do you know what I mean?
But not because of the animal.
Yeah, I know, but the animal has probably got ideas of fucking grandeur because it's like, oh yeah, by the way, have you heard what everyone's saying about Lionel Messi, my friend? Named him a goat after moi. It's like, no, it's because it means the greatest of all time, Tony. And it's like, no. There's a picture of the goat. It's used wildly around.
I just want to get into this a little bit, right? Obviously, you know this isn't the case.
No.
So why are we talking? Why?
No, because it's a hypothetical situation.
Right.
The goats, right? If tomorrow we wake up and Dr. Doolittle's real, right?
Yeah.
And we can talk to animals, and we're going, oh, fucking hell.
Even if Dr. Doolittle was real, it'd never be him that can talk to the animals.
Right, no. We all get that ability,
okay, fine,
right?
Right.
And then all of a sudden it's all right. It's like Narnia, right?
Yeah.
And you start chatting to animals, having a bit of a chinwag with animals.
Is there a Mr. Tumnus?
I'm not having him, by the way. I'm telling you now. Mr. Tumnus is straight away. He's getting a knock at the door, and it's like, "Hello, mate. Have you been texting young girls? Have you? Have you had a little giving them sleeping juice? Have you, mate? Hey, let's have a look at your phone." I think like Mr. Tumnus is a bang on wrong one.
Okay,
right. And also, what is it? Isn't he half a goat? It's so I'm saying now, goats. As soon as they get a little bit of tea, which they will, everyone's sort of like raving about them.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, you know, the goat, everyone's talking, and they hear that going, oh, bloody hell, why is everyone talking about goats? Like, they will start getting really fucking, arrogant.
Okay, I feel like we've gone slightly off the point. What do you think is our advice to our friend here?
So I'm
the friendly ostrich.
Yeah, my thing would be, I think if you're genuinely best friends, then it's fine to go, oh, this is my best friend.
Disagree.
Really? But if you're genuinely best friends.
Yeah, I think, but you don't have to why do you have to announce that to everybody?
I think it's a lovely thing. If you've got someone who's your best friend.
It's not a workplace where everybody has to know the hierarchy. It's just, this is my friend. And you two know your best friends.
I don't have a best friend now. I'd say I've got really good friends.
I've barely got friends.
You have got friends. You've got really good friends. You're very lucky. I actually think there's people out there who give their right bollock to have friends like you've got.
Well, you're talking about yourself now.
No, the 3 friends you've just been away with, and then you've got a plethora of other friends. You've got people who really care about you.
This feels like an intervention now.
You have.
Okay.
Big Ben, who's on here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Jean, I'd say he's one of your friends.
These are all workplace people.
Yeah, but they're still friends, right? I would say that you're but have you got a best? I would say I'd struggle to go. I've got a best friend. I'm very lucky. I've got good friends. I've got great friends. But if you had someone who'd been there forever, since you were 6, like my girl.
Yeah.
You had someone like that.
But I don't think you have to. I agree with that. You can have a best friend.
You've been through thick and thin.
You don't have to introduce. You don't have to introduce. You can say this is my very good
difference, which is beautiful, by the way.
In what way?
One of them was in year 5, the other one was in the first year at school.
Fucking hell, worked that out quick, didn't you? But I don't think you have to keep announcing it.
I don't think you have to announce it.
Why do you have to go, this is my best friend?
If you're like a nightclub or whatever, and go, oh, by the way, this is my best friend, Lizzie.
I think if you were introducing to say, for example, you turned up to say I there was a group of people that I knew.
You would be close to being. You're very close. If I was to have a best friend,
Yeah.
you're very close.
Yeah,
to
you're in the
mix.
running for me.
Yeah.
So I would go.
I have probably said at some point, oh yeah, by the way, Romesh is my best friend.
Not you haven't said that after by the way, have you?
no. If someone said your name and I've gone, oh, you should probably know. You
Okay,
did.
I hope beyond hope that isn't true. But like, say if there was a group of people,
Yeah.
and I was introducing you,
Yeah.
I would say, and this is one of my very best friends, Tom Davis,
Yeah.
right?
Cool. Yeah.
But I'm not saying this is my best friend.
I'd bring that out, which is one of my best mates, Romsky.
And I'll go, he's not normally like this. He's just a bit overexcited.
Yeah.
In answer to your question, yes, you can be best friends when you're older,
Yeah.
but I don't think you have to announce it to everybody.
And also, it's quite nice that you've got that little bit left back.
Yeah. Keep a little bit of your powder dry.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for sending your emails. Keep sending them in.
If you want to get in touch, email wolfowlpod@gmail.com.
See you next
time. Boop, 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 boop.